All right, it's been a long time since feels like I've made a video. Been pretty busy with a lot of things in life. One thing is had my daughter March 8th, so that's kind of taking up a lot of my time. I also have went and got a new job with the same company, but I've transferred, so a lot of life things have been going on. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and say that haven't been able to really keep up with good videos, but I've also been doing some truck things behind the scenes that I'm about to show, kind of give an update on. Got a lot of videos I have filmed, just haven't finished, I guess completed the projects, or I guess to me enough material to make it a complete video. But that's not what this video is about. This video is just kind of give an update of what's going on, what's been going on, and to kind of show everybody something I think everyone will like. It's definitely the one thing people are most interested in on my channel, so figured it'd be a good thing to make a little short video on, and like I said, also give an update. So I'm back to this spot, and it's kind of windy out here, so just kind of give a heads up if the wind's bad in this video. I apologize in advance. But a year ago I came to this one spot with the Squarebody that's Cummins swapped, and it was like 2-3 days after I'd got the truck, and I came to this exact spot, took a few pictures, and I actually filmed a video right here on this one spot. So about a year, I don't know exactly to the day, I just know I've had the truck for right at a year. So almost a year, it's this exact spot. So I got a lot of corrections I need to make from the previous video, the original walk around video that I did of this truck. I went and looked at the truck late one evening when I actually got the truck, so I didn't really get time to look around at everything the truck had. Just was going off a lot of the information I had been told with the truck. Some of it was true, some of it was not true. Have found that out. I kind of know more now what the truck does have. But yeah, so I've done a few changes to the truck. It's not complete. I'm gonna go ahead, y'all don't kill me in the comments. The truck is not complete, but it's drivable with the changes I've done to it, and it's not done. So I have a lot of parts actually in my shop back home, have a lot of parts, a lot of things to still go in the truck, a lot of changes to be made, but this is just an update of kind of where the truck sits now. So I won't quit holding y'all. I'm gonna let y'all look, kind of see the difference in the truck. So the biggest change you can probably see is the wheels and tires. That is definitely was my biggest thing with the truck. Well, the lot bar, the video I did here, like I said, exactly about a year ago, that was one thing I stressed pretty heavy on, was the lot bar. The lot bar is gone. It's been gone. I think it was gone a week after I had the truck. Just haven't had I guess much content or much footage of the truck since I've had it, other than I think the one I towed a little bit with it, which a lot of people gave me a lot of flack for on that video. Which again, this truck is not, I did not buy this truck to be a tow rig. I bought this truck to be kind of what I did today. I actually just took it out. It's nice. I mean, you can see nice blue skies, not a cloud in the sky. It's beautiful. Just took it out for a cruise. That's what I bought this truck for. So, but if it can pull, light loads, hey, even better. But yeah, just figured I'd get a little video of this truck, kind of update it. So what we got here is, it had some 24x14 fuel forged on some 38-inch Nitto. Did not like the look. To me the truck just it deserves the old school look, because it's an old school truck. It's a hot rod to me. I mean, it's Cummins swap in it. I mean, it's got a one-off interior on it. It needed, the wheels and tires needed to fit the rest of the bill pretty much with the truck. So what's better than some welds and some super swampers? To me, you're gonna put 2 and 2 together, it's gonna fit this truck. Welds and swampers, that's the best thing you could do. So brand new. I mean, you can still see I still got the nipples on the tires. I got them on, well, I had the wheels and tires mounted. I know y'all don't want to look at me, y'all want the truck, but I had the wheels and tires mounted, I believe it was about, man, a week and a half ago. And finally, actually today is Sunday. This is actually Easter. This is Easter Sunday. I'm filming this. Friday I got the wheels and tires on the truck. Took me a little bit, but so what we got here size wise, we've got some 38, 15, 50, 18s. The wheels are 18 by 12 Cheyennes. If you know anything about welds, that's what wheels these are. And I actually had a guy down in Houston polish them up. I'll see if I make a note for myself. I'll put a before picture of what these wheels look like versus what they look like now. The guy down there in Houston absolutely killed it. And see if I can show up underneath here. You can see on the insides, he polished the insides up. You can see there a little bit. Polished the insides up real good for me. And like I said, I'll try to drop a picture before and after, because they were some nasty looking wheels when I got them. Got a good deal on them. But yeah, so 38, 1550 SSRs, Super Swamper radials, 18 by 12 welds, Cheyennes. Let's see, kind of show if I can get down in here. I know I'm gonna catch some flack for this, but they're not spacers. I mean, yeah, they are spacers, but I'm not running them as just to have a spacer. I'm having to run adapters on the truck. And if you can see, I'm trying to get, you can see right there. So Bora, so that was one of the, I'm trying to keep the sun out of y'all's face. That was the biggest problem I ran into, kind of the biggest time delay, is they had to, Bora had to, they said that, I mean, I guess they custom make, which they had to custom make it for these because the hubs, and it had to be hub centric. I'm not going to run any kind of adapter, any kind of spacer if it's not hub centric. That is something that I think everybody, you need to take a note. It needs to be hub centric. But Bora took, nothing against them, I actually ordered them, I think, through custom offsets. It took probably, with COVID going on, it took probably, it was like 2 or 3 months for me to even get these adapters in. Then I was trying to plan it to where my wheels, the adapters, the tires, everything would kind of be around the same time, come in the same time. Did not happen. The adapters came in, my polishing guy, we had a week where we had, I mean, crazy snow, probably the most snow we've ever had here in East Texas in my lifetime. And it pushed my polishing guy off about a month and a half on my wheels, getting them polished. Tires, same thing. COVID, everything's on back order, hard to find. So it's been probably 5-6 months of waiting on this stuff to all come together. And finally I've got everything together. And before I forget, I'll go ahead. The spikes are not staying. Do not like those. I cannot stand that look. Definitely doesn't fit the look here I'm trying to go with. And I've got to still get the caps. I just got the wheels and tires on, so give me a break. I am going to get caps, and I am going to get different lug nuts. Nobody locally in my town had the lug nuts that I needed for the wheels, so I just went ahead and ordered some. And then I'm also going to get, like I said, the caps. So lug nuts and caps, they're coming. But I've been waiting for months. Wanted to throw these on, get them on the truck, and so I can go drive the thing. So I've talked about the wheels and tires. I showed the spacers or adapters, and pretty much you can see in here, I don't know if you can see them back in there. For the hubs, it had to be, you know, keep everything like it needs to be, keep things safe. So see if I can address some things that I was incorrect on the last time I filmed the video of this truck. So the front end, I was told it had a 14 bolt rear and a 60 front. Again, like I said, I looked at the truck one evening, didn't really dive off into it. That's my fault. I should have. But no, it has a 10 bolt. It has a 10 bolt front. I mean, yeah, putting 38s, 2-inch adapters, 18 by 12s. I mean, it had 22 by 14s on the axle before that. So I mean, you add the 2-inch adapter and the 12 odd wheels, I'm not going much more. And these tires, excuse me, they actually are a little shorter than the 38-inch Nittos that were on this. So I think I actually have a little less weight on this front end. But like I said, had 22x14s with 38s on it. There really wasn't any issues before. There's no issues with it now. Yes, it's a 10 bolt. It's not a heavy axle. I do have some pretty big tires on it. But future, a 60 front that's on the list of Mustangs to do. As long, well, not actually along, excuse me, can't even talk. Along with a paint job. The Rhino liner, I don't like it. Thought I could try to let it grow on me. I need a paint job. Especially now you got nice welds, polished welds. Man, a two-tone paint job on this thing, man, just to me would make this truck really stand out. I don't like the candy blue powder coat on the bottom. I just don't know yet what I really want to do with that. I'd love to have it all sandblasted down. Maybe if it was powder coat again, just have powder coated a silver or a gray, some neutral color, not no crazy color. But yeah, so that addresses what I was definitely wrong before about the front end, and no one can give me flack anymore saying it's a Bluetooth drive shaft. I actually had this drive shaft custom built. They well, they took the original, I think they took the yoke, and then, don't get mad, I don't know the flange of it, I don't know what all this is, the correct term, what everything is called, but they took the ends, you can see there the weld, they took this end and they took this end, your splines and your yoke, and just welded in a brand new tube. I mean, absolutely killed it. I'm trying to show the quality. They made it look really good on the truck. They asked me if I wanted to have it powder coated to match the rear drive shaft. I said no. I already knew I was kind of wanting to change future plans with the drive shaft. I mean, the powder coating. So I said no, just leave it like it is, and I can always have it powder coated later on, whatever I decide to do. But we have functional four-wheel drive now. Everything clears. I was kind of worried clearance wise, but I have about 2 inches above the cross member here, so everything clears. And I've tested the full drive and it works. I was kind of nervous that it wouldn't, but it actually does work. So I'm glad about that. Means the MP205, it's in the truck, everything's good with it. And I actually put the drive shaft in, I think Saturday. I put it in a day after well, it had been yesterday or Friday, one of the days. All my days run together, but I just put the drive shaft in, just put the wheels and tires on. So this is kind of why I'm filming this kind of update little video. So let's see, try to just address all the things that I was incorrect on. The axle was the biggest thing, and y'all got to apologize or just ignore this mess I got. The inside is not clean, but so I ended up putting in a GPS speedometer. It's just one of Autometer's ones, and it's got up there, it's got the little antenna on the dash where it's like a GPS, like an app on your phone. It's the easiest, simplest way to get a speedometer put in the truck without having to troubleshoot all the craziness of it being a swap and then just everything else. This was just more simple. Honestly, I was lazy. This was easier to me to do. Still got to get my tack that's going to match it, and then glow shift gauges. I've already talked about those, I think, in the towing video. I will be changing all these later on in the future, but yeah, truck is not clean on the inside, so I apologize about that. And I will crank it and let y'all listen to it, hear it here. I didn't really do that last time. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I was in a rush. But oh, so I was gonna pop the hood. Another thing I popped in, I know this video is long, it's a lot of rambling on, but this is just an update, and who doesn't looking at a nice Cummins swap Squarebody. So what I got, one of the biggest things I did here, and I got a video coming on it, is Detroit Speed. If anyone knows about them, Detroit Speed, the wiper motor in this truck when I got it was bad, or it didn't work, so I chased it down. Well, I do not know all the correct terms, but there's a black box under here. I don't know if it's like a control module or something. Did not. I got a new one, still wouldn't work. So just was getting frustrated. And you could buy a brand new standalone kit, standalone harness, everything from Detroit Speed. Comes with, I mean, all the harnesses are brand new. It has a little kind of your control box here, and this is not complete. I still got to put in my windshield washer tank and run all my lines. That's why I have not finished all this, but I went ahead and put in this, upgraded, and it is amazing. A very good upgrade for anybody out there that may not have it and you have issues or a week. That's just, if you push it like I just did, that would be like it'd start spraying your washer fluid. That's on a hot Texas heat, I mean dry windshield, and it doesn't stick, doesn't hang up. I mean, it's got, I think, 7 speeds. You got your low, you get the point. It's got all the speeds. That's high. I mean, it is very strong. So that's one of the upgrades I did to the truck. Like I said, speedometer, Driveshaft, tires and wheels. Honestly, I've done so much to this truck upgrade, I done almost forgotten. I've been trying to do some videos and just honestly I've been lacking, but show a little more. I don't know if I had some people ask me for a little more in depth on the interior, but not much to it. This he's got right here where you could hook in your USB. Tried to charge with that, it does not work, so I might take this out and actually put in like a cigarette part or whatever it is. I don't know what it's called, but a cigarette where you can put in like an actual charger in or something, because this doesn't work. It lights up but it won't charge. So just some things I'm gonna have to change on the truck. So all right, I'll quit talking. It's been 17 minutes in this video, and I know I got some people who are getting mad already, but I'll just crank it up, kind of do a walk around, let y'all hear it. Might go take it for a little drive and go from there. Fires right up every time. Hardly even has time to turn over and it's already singing. Let's go take it for a drive. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do this without running off the road or crushing all of us. So they've got this little indicator here. Either I need to adjust it, or they have the little sticker here that they got the gears on it. It's actually off one because, so that is, well, that's reverse. So then you actually put it in neutral. Well, it's on reverse, then you put it in drive, and I don't know if you can see it, it's actually on neutral. So need to I guess update and change that, fix that. My wife tried to get her to drive one time and she was so confused with that. And then I don't know if I talked about it, I may have, but overdrive is this button. It's a manually operated overdrive. It's just turn the switch on, kicks into overdrive, turn the switch off, kicks out of overdrive. So let's go see. Gotta get the trans temp hooked up in it, but like I said, I'm gonna try to do this without running off the road. And the truck has a very stiff suspension. I believe it's because I'm probably guessing on this, but the truck's got, you know, 1,200 pound engine, whatever a 5.9 Cummins in, fully, you know, whatever it weighs, fully dressed. It's got a lot of weight in front. It ain't got nothing, no weight in the rear. So the suspension's pretty stiff. It's got some pretty stiff springs on it. See there. I got it where it show like a little kind of your digital speed, and then also it's got the manual. That manual show you. So the speedometer is pretty neat. It's got a trip on it. It's got an odometer. It's got a, I think it's got like a direction, north, south, east, west you're going, and it's all off GPS. So you just hit all these buttons and it'll change kind of what you want on display on it. Truck sits pretty high. It's I mean, it's on 38s, but I've been in more, you know, modern trucks that are on 38s or 40s, and this truck sits higher than those. But I think that also has to do with a lot of the leaf springs that they got on these. I'm not 100% sure, but let's go this way. That's town is that way. Let's avoid town if we can. This road is pretty rough, so I ain't gonna go too fast on it. But overall, I've had a few comments. People ask me, am I still happy with the truck? Am I pleased with it? Am I glad I guess I bought it? And I am. Other than not getting to use the truck, come on car, I'm a little wider than you, I'll go ahead and pull over. Other than me, truck sitting on jack stands for a few months, not getting to use it, I'm actually really happy I purchased it. There's one thing the truck does, it gets attention. That's some people like that. Honestly, I don't. I'm more just I don't like to have spotlight on me or be drawing attention. Then you got people, you know, they're gonna give their opinions or they're gonna judge you. I just rather just stay on the radar and do my thing and leave me alone. So, but I can't go anywhere around town without somebody flagging me down or driving by saying something, you know, nice truck and everything. It's cool. People like seeing cool things, I guess. The truck is cool. Get out here on the highway pretty quick. A lot of money, but whenever I do a hopefully a 60 under the front, I'm gonna do crossover steering on the truck. It definitely needs it. It's got bump steer, but I figured, well, I ain't gonna go ahead and put it on this 10 bolt, and I already know I'm gonna end up putting a 60 on the front. I'll just wait till I get the 60 under it. So crossover steering, well, pretty much just the steering in general, upgrade it, put a 60 on the front, and then I'd like to in the future maybe get off leaf springs and maybe get some coilovers under it, help the truck ride a lot better. And that's all easy said and done, you know, until you do it. It's a lot of money. So, get out here and get on a little bit. We're running 70. I ain't kicking overdrive. I'll show overdrive. what year. That run 70.